Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange and welcome to Florian Friday. It's been announced Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz, 116 million, that's 100 million fixed fee with 16 million add-ons. Absolute bargain to pick up a player of Florian Wirtz's quality and his age for 116 million. A massive signing, not just for Liverpool but for the Premier League as well. Beat Man City, beat Bayern Munich to the signature of Florian Wirtz. Real Madrid sort of flirted a little bit with the conversation with Florian Wirtz, but in the end, he chose the Reds, and Liverpool are just looking like they're ready for next season. They're so strong with the signings they've made. We've already got Frimpong through the door. We've now got Wirtz through the door. Kirkes to follow. Rumours are circulating again about Isaac. I'll do a video on that probably over the weekend. But yes, Florian Wirtz is a Liverpool player. Finally, it feels like this has gone on for forever, really. And yeah, I mean, it's probably the grand scheme of things. It's been 3 or 4 weeks, but finally we can all celebrate. There's no threat of his medical, for him failing his medical. Florian Wirtz will play for Liverpool next season, and I just want to talk a little bit about Florian Wirtz. First, it's obviously a massive signing. There was a lot of interest in him. What I like about Florian Wirtz, obviously, what he can bring to Liverpool on the pitch. It'll be an interesting topic in terms of where you think he will play next season. Get involved in the comments on that one. I think he will be playing as the attacking midfielder. I've seen reports that potentially he may be playing as a false 9. I don't think that will be the case. Jurgen Slot, what am I thinking? Arne Slot shown last season, and it could be completely different next season, but last year he shown with Szoboszlai that he likes to press with a front four, and sometimes it can look like a 4-2-4. I think that's going to be in his thought process. I think Florian Wirtz will be up there. He will play more advanced. But I do think we'll bring a number 9 in as well. And look, if it is Isak, I mean, even if it's Darwin Núñez, Florian Wirtz putting the ball on a plate, Jeremy Frimpong putting it on a plate, Mo Salah putting it on a plate, somebody's going to be scoring some goals next season. What I do like about Florian Wirtz, so like I say, apart from the ability that he has got and obviously the potential he has, is he seems to be the right type of player for Liverpool as well. He seems to have his head screwed on. His mum and dad are his agents, and they've said all along that they're not looking to move for the money. It's not about the money. Florian Wirtz and his mum and dad were all sold on the project of Liverpool. They were sold on Arne Slot of where they believe they can take Florian Wirtz in his career. And effectively that's what won Liverpool the deal. To be fair, obviously we hear reports that Man City and Bayern Munich were interested. I wouldn't be surprised if this deal was already kind of not signed, sealed, delivered, but the talks were back in February. I think Edwards and Richard Hughes have done a phenomenal job of keeping this one quiet for so long, getting the season out of the way. But I wouldn't be surprised if Florian Wirtz was sold on this move around sort of end of February, beginning of March. Obviously, you have to keep it quiet. Bayer Leverkusen at the point was still in the title race. Liverpool was still in the title race. We didn't need any distractions. But yeah, the fact that we've got this deal done, it's just unbelievable. And like I say, it's what we've all waited so long for. I'm just gonna scroll through Twitter and read some of the quotes out that are coming out as we speak. The first one, the Anfield talk. I'm not coming to have fun here. I want to also achieve something and give the fans what they deserve. Again, brilliant quote that from Wirtz. I believe we will see shortly his first full interview. We're seeing snippets of it coming through. And there are some good quotes. Another one here, the Anfield sector. I want to win everything with Liverpool. Brilliant. Fabrizio Romano, Florian Wirtz has now successfully completed his medical. Sorry, this is 7 hours ago. Contract until June 2030 being signed right now with Wirtz. Set to be unveiled as new club record signing. Here we go, confirmed. Liverpool have already put a few tweets out. He's thanked the Liverpool fans for the support. He said that he saw the Liverpool fans on Instagram and on social media and all welcoming him to the club. He's thanked the fans for that already. He looks like he just wants to get ready and start playing football for Liverpool. A lot of those pre-season friendlies 100% are going to sell out now because everybody's going to be clamouring to go and see Florian Wirtz in the red of Liverpool. He's also said here, the Anfield buzz, I'm really happy to come to Liverpool and sorry for the long wait. Lewis Steele has tweeted, easy to underestimate given the hour-by-hour updates on this whole saga that has dragged at times, but Liverpool signing Florian Wirtz is an almighty coup. He rejected Bayern, City, Real Madrid to join Arne Slot's team, which in itself is a statement of intent. It's a good point, to be fair. It has dragged on for a long time, what feels probably longer than what it is. And when that happens, potentially you can sort of lose that excitement. Which, look, I think a lot of people, we've known it's been a done deal for a long time now, but also you do sort of lose that little bit of excitement. And now, obviously, the club have announced it, and it's all seems it's all done and dusted. We've seen Florian Wirtz in a Liverpool shirt signing a contract. That excitement just comes flooding back. So yeah, it's fantastic. What's everybody else saying? Slotterholic, Florian Wirtz rejected Man City, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid to play for Arne Slot's Liverpool. Sky Sports are reporting it. Only 2 players have registered 10 plus goals and 10 assists in Europe's top 5 leagues in the last 2 seasons. You know who it is. It's Florian Wirtz and it's Mohamed Salah, and now they both play for Liverpool. It is a scary prospect. Liverpool for next season. Let me just get back onto that. We've got one of the youngest, brightest young players in the world. We've got one of the best players in the world in Mo Salah. Potentially looking at a number 9 as well. I'm not sure on the Isak one. Like I say, I'll go into that more detail over the weekend, and we'll get a video out for that. But I think even if you could put Ekitike, you could even put João Pedro, which I'm not sold on João Pedro. I don't think we'll be in for João Pedro, but you could put him up front, and I'm sure he'd bang in 20 goals a season as well. That's how creative we're going to be. And look, we were all disappointed when Trent left. It was nice that we obviously replaced him with Frimpong, but Frimpong was never going to be that creative force that replaced what Trent gave us going forward. Florian Wirtz is that. So the numbers for Florian Wirtz are going to replace what Trent gave us. If we can bring in an Isak, I think that's a long-term replacement for what Salah gives us now. Obviously, Salah's got a 2-year contract. We need to replace those numbers. What we don't want to do is find ourselves trying to replace those numbers once he's already left. If we can get somebody in now, and I believe Isak is that man, to replace them numbers from Salah, it gives us a season, at least a season or 2 seasons with Mo Salah and Isak together, and you don't have that transition. You have that ready-made replacement when Mo Salah does step down. And who knows, he's got 2 years left, so he might stay on. He might win himself another contract if he keeps performing. Florian Wirtz, this is via Fabrizio Romano. I'm so happy I didn't come here to have fun. I'm here to win everything. I would like to win everything every year. First of all, we have to do our work. I have to make my work. Okay. Yeah, lot of Sky Sports reporting 116 million. Liverpool, yeah, with plenty of pictures coming out now all over social media. If you all go over to the Liverpool YouTube channel, the official Liverpool YouTube channel, it's about a 2.5 minute video, which is a sort of snippet from what I believe will be his full interview. He looks excited. He looks ready to come and play for Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the tweets I'm looking at are pretty much the same, but everybody's excited about it. Bayer Leverkusen have wished him luck. There's been a picture come out. What's that? There's a picture come out from Liverpool with Florian Wirtz in the, I don't know what you call it, the round hats that you sort of get, and some shades. He looks cool as fuck. I'm buzzing for this. It's taken a while, but it's been worth the wait, hasn't it? I think for me this feels like one of those signings. At the time with players like Van Dijk and players like Mo Salah, we didn't know what they would become. I feel like you sort of know what Florian Wirtz will become at Liverpool. I think we'll be looking back in. Well, I don't want to put too much pressure on him just yet, but I actually think in sort of 5, 6, 7 years' time, we could be looking back at Florian Wirtz and saying he is one of the best players that's ever played for Liverpool. I think the Suarez that left Liverpool, I think we'll see very similar to that from Florian Wirtz. He's so creative, he's so good on the ball, taking players on, finding pockets of space. He is such a good player. And look, if I'm Arsenal, if I'm Man City, I'm looking at that and thinking, Jesus, we need to go out and we need to sort of make some statement signings. Obviously, we're going to have players leaving. It looks like Jarrell Quansah's going to be leaving probably over the weekend. It looks like there's been a deal agreed there with Bayer Leverkusen. Again, when you take into account that there's 35 million there for Jarrell Quansah, we've effectively got Florian Wirtz for what, 80 million, and given Quansah. I mean, it's an unbelievable signing in it, and I think, again, it's just another example, and fair play to Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, because obviously last season with the contracts running out and the lack of signings, I was questioning what Richard Hughes was doing. I think I even made a video on it. What's he doing? Because we didn't see anything of him. He definitely made up for it now. And if we can go one step further and get Isak, then yeah, I think we've won the transfer window already. Florian Wirtz, Frimpong, Kirkes. I mean, yeah, absolutely buzzing. Let me know what you think of Florian Wirtz. Do you think he's going to be a success? Do you think he's going to sort of find his feet straight away? Will he just slot in, or will he take a little bit of time to adjust? I actually think he's just gonna he's gonna slot in right away. He's going to be a superstar from minute one. Yeah, just looking at more tweets, and yeah, that's me for the night. I'll be scrolling through Twitter, I'll be scrolling through Instagram, I'll be watching YouTube videos, and I will be all about Florian Wirtz tonight. Let me know what you think. I'll see you on the next one.